I didn't see this film last year, even though I had the opportunity to when it was playing at Santikos. And after seeing it, I really wish I saw it in theaters. John Wick is an action thriller directed by Chad Stahelski and David Leitch, although David Leitch was not credited as a director. Can't believe if I pronounced any of those last names wrong. He was credited as a producer. It's written by Derek Kolstad, stars Keanu Reeves, Michael Nyqvist, Nyqvist. He was in the original Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I didn't see any of them. I didn't see the original Swedish version, and of course the American remake by David Fincher, which I want to see so bad. Also the original. I think it's on Netflix. I think so. I don't know. Anyways, Alfie Allen, Adrian Palicki, Bridget Moynahan, and Dean Winters, Ian McShane, John Leguizamo, Willem Dafoe. I'm just going on as I'm reading on here. And we all know the plot. And we thought this was... And you guys probably laughed at it when you heard about it, or if you saw the trailer. Seriously, I seriously saw people were thinking it was kind of... When I talked about it with some people, thought it was kind of stupid. John Wick is an ex-hitman who lost his wife. Rest in peace. Okay, the actor did not die, I know that, but yeah. I mean, he was settling, his wife, like, in the film, like, in that universe, in the film. Rest in peace, I guess. Yeah, and of course, his wife has died, he gets a dog, his final gift from her is a dog. And one day, while these Russian, like, members of a Russian mob, it's always that, it's a classic stereotype, but whatever, works here. They beat him up. They kill the dog. Oh man, I had a dog, so I could connect to that. And steal his car, which was a cool ass car. '69 Mustang Boss 429. They said that in the film, which is cool. Although the people who did that were assholes. As a result, he gets mad and he seeks redemption, goes after those people, and kills everyone with headshots. And it's awesome. I wanted to see this movie last year. I didn't get to. It got good reviews, and the trailer, to be honest, I thought it was awesome because it was really pumping me up for it. I couldn't stop rewatching it all the time. I would rewatch it as many times as I could, and I liked the reviews. It got really good reviews, which is uncommon for action movies today. Traditional action movies, not like, Marvel or... Well, I'm not sure about DC, because DC has disappeared for a while, though we will see a universe from them. An actual cinematic universe from them. And of course we'll get Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice next year, which I'm kind of excited for. I'm just hoping that they really do it justice, really make it better than Man of Steel. I hate Man of Steel, but it wasn't great. Let's just say that it wasn't great. You can't. It's just going in that darker direction. We get it, but it didn't really. It just didn't really work for me there, especially with Superman. Anyways, this movie was cool, and knowing the fact that it's directed by two stuntmen is pretty interesting. And now, I heard about this one other film called Left Behind with Nicolas Cage that was panned. It was directed by a former stuntman who was known for, I think, Raiders of the Lost Ark. And the only fact he fucked up that, although I think the movie was considered awful because with its religious message, and according to what I heard, it insults the audience. So yeah, guess he can't direct. However, this duo, Stahelski and Leitch, who I think worked alongside Keanu Reeves on The Matrix, or I think one of them, they undeniably have a future, and knowing the fact that there was actually one article of a rumor of them directing another film, although that was a rumor, and yeah, they're getting another film project. But I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You're probably guessing already because you probably kept up with this, knowing the fact that you've ever seen this movie. This film is pretty damn good, actually. Oh yeah, they were stunt doubles in the Matrix trilogy. It says right here. Now, Keanu Reeves. He's not the best actor. We all agree with that. But we all love The Matrix. Obviously, guys, 5 out of 5. I love it. Reloaded? Like a 3.5 out of 5. I have not seen Reloaded. But, what is this movie? How is it? I mean, the premise is weird and kind of is a little silly. But for some reason, it works. And actually, I want to give you some history about this movie. In 2012, the script by Derek Kolstad was added to the blacklist. The blacklist is, well, it's this, I guess you can call it a list since it is called a list. And it's like, it's a list that reveals the best, the greatest, like the most liked, sorry guys. Okay, survey. It's a survey. It was created in 2004. It's a ranking of like the top best unproduced screenplays. Not like the best, but the most liked, really. Ones that the people liked, but unfortunately haven't been produced yet. And so there's a ton from one list I wrote. There's so many that are liked. I feel like, come on, produce these! Stop producing the same bullshit over and over again. Make this! Because if it gets on the blacklist, it really says something. And this script, undeniably, was on that blacklist for a reason. It makes a premise that is kind of silly and kind of laughable to us believable. Especially since the movie knows what it is. The movie needs to know what it is, really. Because I mean, if the movie's gonna lose itself in so many different ways, you're not gonna be able to stay in touch with it, and you're probably gonna be taken out of the movie once it goes in these other directions. This movie knows what it is. It's a revenge thriller, a simple revenge thriller, but also has world building. Now, I'll get to that later. Let me start off with what I like about it. The cast is actually pretty good. Keanu Reeves is not the best actor. I mean, from what I heard, he's very one-dimensional. He's not very good. But however, he does have some good emotional scenes. He really does well, and also because he has the right crew involved. This guy has so many Razzies in his name. I have not seen Speed. I've seen bits and pieces of it, which is very sad. Very sad. Anyways, he is good in this movie. He actually sells the role. He's a guy who is still, even after 4 years of retirement, or like 5, he's still a badass. He can kick ass, even like in his old age. This guy is 50, and he also did most of his own stunts. Seriously, that's real commitment to. I like that. An actor who does their own stunts in action. Tom Cruise is doing that, and he's in his 50s, like 52, I think, 53. I'm gonna bet 53. I'm not going to put that right now, because why would I? Except for Rogue Nation. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. I'm really excited for that. Who isn't? Ghost Protocol's the best. I think I'm going to give it like a 4.5 out of 5. Anyways, this movie has good emotional scenes. And Keanu sells them. But also, Michael, I'm not going to say his last name because I'm going to screw it up. He plays the dad to, sorry. Guys, I'm amateur, and I'm really slow today. 7.5 minutes already. Jesus Christ. Alfie Allen, who is actually on Game of Thrones. I have never really seen Game of Thrones. Hate me. Dislike this video all you want. Or hate on me all you want in the comment section. I will watch it. It's not impossible, guys. We have on demand for a reason. Well, we have on demand. Not for a reason. I mean, anyone can pay for that shit. There's no reason. There's no reason. You pay for it. I guess that's the reason. But Alfie, Yusuf is pretty much such a spoiled asshole. And seriously, getting the shit beat out of him was fucking awesome. Vigo actually doesn't take himself seriously, and I like that. It's pretty cool that they actually just, he would act like, acts like nonchalant. He just acts laid back and kind of almost takes it. He doesn't take it very seriously because I mean he is a head of a crime family, and I guess he goes through this every day, so it's not a bad thing. But also, what I really like about this movie is that they know John Wick, and they know when you piss him off, he will come running after you. I just like it. It's like they always keep saying his name, and undeniably, it proves they're terrified of him, and it was awesome. The cast is great. Now there are some cast members that are more there just for a cameo. John Leguizamo, I'm not the biggest fan of this guy. He's starred in some movies I like. I mean, we all love Ice Age. He also was in Kick-Ass 2. I thought the film was okay. I didn't really like it that much. I didn't hate it. Kick-Ass is great. 5 out of 5. But, yeah. I thought it was pretty cool. He also had a pretty cool scene. I also really like the action. The action is the best part of that film. Especially thanks to stylish sleek cinematography, and of course, great editing. One thing that you really need to master, that you really need to do right in a movie, is have directors that understand action, actors who are devoted to the material and also probably can perform their own stunts. That's more of a recommendation, but I would like that. Also, great cinematography and editing. Cinematographer Jonathan Sella offers up a lot of cool tinting, which actually like The Matrix. There's a lot of green tinting in The Matrix, and it was cool. It was stylish. There's a lot of cool stylish here. There's a lot of blue tinting. There's a lot of tinting of blue, and I thought that was pretty cool. It really appeals to the eyes. And Elizabeth Ronalds, I believe, what last name is. I don't know if I pronounced Sella's name wrong. Comment below. But her editing's pretty good. She knows when to cut. You can the cinematography though, really, you can see all the action. You can see what's going on, and it is rated R. So why the hell would you waste an R rating when you can't even when you can't see what's going on? Because with an R rating, I think you can really see more of the action. Because I mean, usually the PG-13 they're trying to cover it up because they don't want any bloody violence. R rating, you can't. It's awesome. One thing I really like about it, it's pretty cool. There's some great cinematography, beautiful images, some good shots. And the tinting worked. It made it stylish. It wasn't gratuitous. Well, some people could say it is, although they may just be forcing that complaint out there. No, it may not appeal to them. I thought it was fine. It looks pretty cool. Same with The Matrix. There are a lot of cool characters. Like Vigo is a pretty cool villain. He's pretty fun. I mean, sometimes he's sarcastic, sometimes he is entertaining. And overall, he's just a cool dude. Also, I just like him beating the shit out of his son, who was awesome. Also, there is a cool nightclub scene in this movie. If anyone's going to talk about the best part in John Wick, it's the nightclub scene. Because it is the best part of this film. It kicks ass. It really does. Because, I mean, seeing this guy just go through all these guys, sneak into the club, then go through all these people, then taking everybody out by killing them, shooting them in the head. Seriously, he would always make, seriously, a headshot. Usually that means that it's a straight kill. Though I think I've seen some accounts of some people who have survived a headshot, though I find that very hard to believe. Though I guess if you could survive it, then it's not impossible. Though really, I think that's a very small probability. That's my opinion. I'm not a doctor or not a statistic. I'm just saying that's a very hard possibility. I think it's almost like common sense in some sort of way, or that's really more of a common knowledge, or whatever. But he always shoots people. And this guy's unrelenting. This film never lets up when it comes to the action and all the violence. I mean, all these headshots, people getting killed, people getting chopped to death, people being hit in the face. There's even this like old kind of cool thing that they actually call gung fu. I'm not even kidding, man. Gun fu. Seriously, that's pretty cool. And also, I do like this phrase Jeremy Jahns came up with this movie, saying if you kill a dog, he would go John Wick on their ass. That kill his dogs, he go John Wick on their ass. Seriously, I mean, that's actually a pretty cool term. And really, that's one thing you have to get credit to. Yeah, someone kill my dog, I would love to go John Wick on their ass. Just flat out shoot him up. Because these people are unrelenting. Hell, maybe even PETA would go John Wick on their ass. Seriously, you guys should have expected that without PETA. Because, I mean, you guys know their cause. You either support them, or they just piss you off. One or the other. I doubt there would be both, although that isn't impossible. Impossible. Anyways, there's some good violence. There's some great action sequences. They're well shot. There's a lot of good steady cam shots. And there's some good camera movement. There's very fluid camera movement. I think they had a tripod, obviously, so that there's no shaky, no moving cameras. It just gets distracting. Even the movement of the camera, even if it's not that much, is still distracting. Also had some pretty cool music background, like punk rock, electronic music. It was pretty cool to listen to it. It was awesome. The style is great. I mean, awesome. I mean, kung fu, gun fu. Also, the fight scenes are great. I love the fight scenes. I mean, John Wick is pretty much cool with badass, and Keanu Reeves does sell it whenever he is doing the stunts. Like I said, he didn't do all of them. He did a lot. I think he did a majority of them, though. Because who wouldn't? He respects his audience, and he does it. He sells the action scenes for the most part. I mean, sure, there's stunt doubles once in a while, but he really wants to do them, and he does it perfectly. I know in fact there's like some fight scenes like in his house. I just love him shooting guys in the head. It's just cool. It's almost like he's like a robot. Seriously, almost like a human robot. I mean, bam, takes everyone out, and he shoots someone, and he barely gets hurt. Though he does get hurt. There is a vulnerability to this character. From a mental standpoint and a physical standpoint. Because, I mean, he can get shot and get hurt. He's not completely invincible. And, of course, he gets hurt. Also, I do like his, the reason because they killed his dog is different. But, of course, there is one dialogue scene where he really clarifies why he really wants to kill him and what that dog meant to him. It's a pretty good scene, and it really, I agree with him. Yep. You bastards, you took away something important to him, and I will kick your ass, and I'm gonna fucking kill you. Willem Dafoe I thought was underutilized until there was one scene where they clarified it, and I was happy with that. I realized, oh, he's not underutilized. I don't really want to spoil it, although I have spoiled a few things. Yeah, but I don't want to spoil that. I'm going to do a spoiler review for that, actually, because I do want to clarify some things, because not everyone has seen this movie, though. I think it's got a bigger following since. But also, there's a lot of great world building here. I love this world building. It's pretty damn cool. It also there's a lot of world building, such as like the Assassin Underworld, like this place called the Continental, a hotel where assassins can stay at. These gold coins that pay for assassin services also stay in the Continental, getting into exclusive areas of the Continental. It's really cool. It's really interesting, and also they expand this world as the film goes on. They don't just show it to you at the last minute. They just show you as the film progresses. And honest, it sets up a franchise without feeling half-assed or just throwing in your face. It does it perfectly. Seriously. Perfectly. Story is solid. It's not a fantastic story, but I thought it worked well, especially with the premise, which some could say is cartoonish. The cast is devoted to it and they make it believable, especially Keanu Reeves. Seriously, I don't think anyone else could have done it. He sells it. And there is a point where this movie felt like it could there was a time where I almost felt like, okay, could this movie end up being a little too longer? Turns out it wasn't. It was still interesting and still incredibly entertaining and just badass. Great sequences. I mean, my god, car chases. There's one car chase, and seriously, all the car chases I heard about, just all the crappy shaky cam, I've never seen those kinds of movies, really. I've not seen Taken 2, Taken 3, any movies that had shaky cam, though I heard Bourne Ultimatum was good in spite of the shaky cam being, because I mean the shaky cam was actually utilized well, according to guys like Chris Stockman, and of course what reviews might tell me, even though they don't truly say it. Though they do say it. The Bourne Ultimatum, the critical consensus around Tomatoes said about sharp camera work. So, I guess so. I haven't watched those guys. Hate on me. I have, and I will watch them. There's also like that female villain that tried to kill, you may have seen the trailer when she tried to kill John. It was cool. She was funny, and also, she's not the best part of the film, but I still thought she was kind of entertaining. This movie actually doesn't even take itself that seriously. There's a lot of funny stuff. Like the people at the Continental, like the guy at the main desk, I kind of like how he like approaches things, and like he acts nonchalant. Like he acts like he's not too serious. He just acts like stiff, formal about it. Like he's motionless. It's kind of fun. It's actually funny. There is some funny moments, even from Vigo, played by Michael. He was pretty damn funny at times. I like that. There's a lot of great stuff. Problems with this movie? Not really. It's not fantastic. And there is one part of the ending that I thought was a little bit forced. I mean, there could have been more of a build-up to that scene, something that I thought could have been better, but, you know, that barely really hurt the film as a whole. There's a lot of great world building, and I love to see a franchise from this. Now, from what I heard, they are working on John Wick 2, and I think they're working Derek Kolstad back, and they do have Chad Stahelski, David Leitch, and Keanu Reeves back. So, guess what? I'm in for the ride. Because, I mean, John Wick 2, why would you not have the main character there? That's fucking stupid. Why would you not want to replace the main actor? Only Keanu Reeves can play him. I love this movie. Let me just tell you that. This movie was awesome. I loved watching it. It was so much fun. Full of energy, thrilling, undeniably one of the best action movies of 2010 so far. One of my favorite action movies of 2014. One of my favorite movies of 2014. And I saw this in 2015. But yeah. Would I give this a 5 out of 5? Now, how I really want to do something rate with the 5 out of 5 films is that sometimes it's a film that's better than a 4.5 out of 5, or a film that I think truly deserves a 5 out of 5 because it's truly a great film, flawless. I wouldn't say this film is flawless. It's not fantastic. It's just a great, refreshing piece of entertainment, especially in a genre that's been falling apart with all this shaky cam and quick cuts. Guys, I haven't seen these movies. That's what I'm just hearing. And if that is really a complaint people have today with all these films, then yeah, I'm gonna side with that. So yeah, I mean, it's fucking stupid. Why would you do that? Oh, that's right. Make the scenes and not have to do anything. That's fantastic. Fuck you. Seriously, fuck you guys and fuck you, Hollywood. Well, enough said. But yeah. This is a really fun film, guys. And if you haven't seen it yet, I do recommend you see it. I think it'll be really worth your time, especially if you're an action junkie. It's for any action junkie. And for Keanu Reeves fans. Come on. Come on! John Wick, I think I might just flat out give it a 5 out of 5 because I think it's way better than a 4.5 out of 5 because I mean I had so much fun with it. I didn't find any real problems with it. Any real problems are they're just not really accountable. I just didn't care. I had fun. That's it. Just had so much fun with it. And I recommend you guys watch it. Seriously, I think it's like you can get, if you have a GameFly account, you can rent it from GameFly. Also, you can get it at Redbox. You can rent it on demand. You can rent anything anywhere. That's where you find films. Hopefully, it'll be on TV one day for free. That's if you want to spend money, but it's worth your time if you spend money. Seriously, if you're an action junkie, just watch it. It's fun. Anyways, guys, that is my review for John Wick. Comment below what you think about it. What is your favorite Keanu Reeves film? Yeah, it's always gonna be Matrix. But what about another film besides The Matrix? And of course the sequels. So I doubt anyone liked the third one. That's what I just heard. I haven't seen it yet. And are you excited for John Wick 2? I mean, they confirmed it for God's sake. Are you excited? Do you want to see more of this? Do you want to see more of the assassin underworld that it's created? Because I want it. It's intriguing. It's interesting. And I love this movie. I love it. I actually like it more and more as I talk about it. I am doing a spoiler review to clear over some things. Because not everyone saw this, and that really pisses me off. Another Edge of Tomorrow. In the same year as Edge of Tomorrow. Sure, it was a success and it made a good profit, but still, man, it deserved better. How did it lose to Ouija? How? I didn't see Ouija, but I heard it was awful, and I don't really want to see it. Even though I can get movies free from GameFly, I still don't think it's even worth it to have a free GameFly rental. Seriously, I only pay for this. You only pay for the membership. But whatever. Comment below and subscribe to my channel for more videos.